brothers and sisters, aunties, uncles, and play cousins. What's good, fam? It's your boy, Mr. Michael. I'm here with my brother, Mr. Laser Child. Laser Child, I loved it. Laser Child. Hey, check it out. So, Laser Child, you know that we got the series Bringing the Passion back. And I was thinking, because I was like, what an interesting topic. Kind of like a subgenre of Bringing the Passion back. We're always talking about the passion and the love that went into songs. And I was like, what if inside Bringing the Passion back, what if we did like a wedding version of Bringing the Passion back and had like songs that could be heard playing at people's weddings? A love song. Plenty of those love songs. But anyway, in that, I thought back to one of my favorite songs. And you know that I'm into words. I'm very much into lyricism, into lyrics. So this group that I'm bringing up is another group that kind of went under the radar, and they are actually from where I'm from. They're from Michigan.
Oh, okay.
This group was formed in Lansing, Michigan, which is actually about 45 minutes away from where I grew up. And I spent a lot of time up there. Now, I never got a chance to meet them personally, but with that said, I was very familiar with their development. And but anyway, long story short, this particular song was one that was actually one of my favorite songs. And I actually said at a time when I was younger, I was a teenager when this song came out. And I said, if I ever get married, this was before, I said, if I ever get married, because, I was singing and stuff then too, I said, I'm actually going to sing this song at my wedding.
No, I got to correct you. If I ever get married to Shantae Moore.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I'm going to sing this song at my wedding. That's how emotional of a wedding love song this was. And this was one of those songs that we often talk about, that if you listen to a group and all you ever pay attention to is the mainstream radio songs, you're going to miss the best songs on the album. Because most of the time, the stuff the mainstream pushes isn't even their best work. It just happens to be their most catchy work. See, mainstream's job is to catch you. That's all they want. They want you to move. They want you to bob. They want to catch your attention with the song. You actually got to dig to find the actual best song.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, this is by a group called U.N.V. U.N.V. stood for Universal Nubian Voices. All right. And if you dug into their album, I mean, most everybody knows this album for all kinds of other stuff. Something's going on, songs like that. But like I said, and Something's Going On was that banger. That was the one that caught everybody's attention from U.N.V. Mm-hmm. But if you dig into the album, they had this little tidbit. And I think the reason why mainstream didn't push this song is because it was semi-acapella. It was a melodic song where it was nothing but instruments, pianos, violins, things like that. There was no drums.
Okay.
And the song is called Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
I always said the song was called You Are My Sunshine. That's not the name of the song. That's my own little interpretation of the song. But the song is called Sunshine. And here's what I implore you to listen to, Laser Child. If you're not familiar with this song, have you heard this song?
I don't remember a song named Sunshine, but
okay.
It's possible I heard it.
Okay.
Same thing, may not.
So what I want you to pay attention to in this song, and this is why I'm going to put this in the wedding songs. This is one of the most beautiful serenades to a woman that you could imagine. And what he's saying, in the tones that they use, and the melodies that's going on in here. And I was like, man, I promise you, you said to Shantae Moore, if I ever got married to Shantae Moore, this is the song I'm actually going to come out of my shell and sing this song. And you'll see why. So y'all, without further ado, today we have U.N.V. and we have Sunshine. Let's go.
Let's do it.
You are mine. As I walked into the room where you were standing, I was so amazed I couldn't believe my eyes. There you were, looking so beautiful, like a beauty queen that lived in my past life.
Listen to this.
There was a candy coat of joy glaring your eye when I asked you for your hand. I was surprised that you quickly took my hand.
That's the day.
And that's the day I fell in love. I fell in love with you, baby. Baby, yeah. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine. Like the sunshine from up.
Now watch this part right here. Go ahead.
I vaguely remember this part right here. It sounds familiar. This part though. Everything else, drawing a blank.
Now watch the words that he's about to say right now. This goes from the meeting, the serenaded. This is me actually saying, "Will you marry me?" And then now watch. I love this.
Now that we are standing here together, making vows that we shall never ever part. No, they
say our love was made in heaven before the world began. What God has joined together, let no man put us under.
Joined together, let no man put us under. No, 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 no. There was a candy coat of joy glaring your eyes when I asked you for your hand.
You hear them harmonies in the background?
That you quickly took my hand, and that was the day I fell in love with you, baby. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine. You are the sunshine. Don't you ever go away from me, 'cause I love my soul. You're my sunshine. I can't really live without, and I can't live without you. No. Oh, baby, I can't breathe without you. I can't breathe without you.
Oh, that was nice.
That was a man taking off his shirt and tie and dumping his whole heart on the floor for his woman.
The thing I was thinking about during the song is that sounds like a Stevie Wonder song.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
The structure of the song. Then when he said the candy, like It sounds like a Stevie Wonder song. I wouldn't even be surprised if he wrote it.
But now you're gonna see. Damn it! Now you're gonna make me look up and see if Stevie Wonder had anything to do with writing that song.
The way Stevie sings, especially when he does the ballads like that, it had the same inflections and everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to do it right now while we're on this video, but now I'm going to look that up and I'm going to see if Stevie Wonder had anything to do with that song. Listen, like I said, when I was younger, I heard that song and we've heard love songs. Like you said, I'm very familiar with Stevie and all the artists that were very passionate in their ballads and stuff in the past. But of the generation that we were living in at the time, in the 90s, we heard love songs. But up until that point, I hadn't heard any 90s artists really just kind of lay it on the floor like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we made passionate love songs, but that was just like a really emotional, like, this it for me. Like, I love you, woman.
And most of the wedding songs, or when we heard it back then, were, I hate to say it, but they were country songs.
Yeah.
I tell you, Kenny Rogers had a few, and some girl, I forget her name, but now, we got plenty. You got plenty to choose from.
Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of them
there. Maybe even Levert. Gerald.
Oh, Gerald's got a few of them.
Oh yeah, I think one of them would be "Made to Love You."
Yes.
I right off the top of my head, I couldn't think of the other one.
Yeah, you're gonna make me. Cause see, Gerald is like one of he's on my Mount Rushmore of singers.
Oh yeah.
You know, the voice is just one of those ones that you just can't. People used to always say that they used to hate going on stage behind Gerald Levert. Because the passion and the energy he brought to the stage, when he left the stage, didn't nobody want to hear you no more. Like, he wore the audience out.
Yeah. Jerry Bear.
Yeah. But yeah, U.N.V, that was Sunshine. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? They had 2 albums that I remember. The only one that really blew up was their first album. You know what I'm saying? With Something's Going On and this song on it. They had a second album. The second album was really good. It was really good, but it wasn't pushed the way it should have been. And honestly, this came out, U.N.V dropped around the same time Shy dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And Shy got the industry push. Shy was the group everybody was like gaga over. And I honestly think that, you know, they bumped heads because of Shy's success, which actually was a shame because Shy didn't last that long after that. And it's like, damn, if you'd have kept going, you might have been able to outlast Shy.
Well, you can't really do the same thing.
Yeah, that's true. And they did have kind of similar sounds. You think? So,
I'm gonna tell you this. I think Shy. I'm not sure the time frame, but I think Sean Combs being in that area, he wasn't associated with Shy, but Sean Combs being in the area where Shy came from may have boosted Shy, just because that area, you know, Sean Combs is over there, may not be associated, but they put out good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if the time frame fits, but all I know is that there was a lot of hoopla over Shy.
Yeah, there was a lot
around that area at that time too.
There was a lot over Shy. I ain't gonna lie, Sydney. What was the song? Damn it! If I Ever Fall in Love, that my brain couldn't. And if I ever fall, like everybody was in love with that. But that was during a time, like really those like the Universal, you know, U.N.V, Shy, you know, Boyz II Men was still in their thing. You know, you had, but that was like the boy harmony sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Was like really a thing.
They were really trying to take it off because they saw what Boyz II Men did to it.
Yeah.
and they were like, "Yo, we got to get into this." But for some reason, they went hard on the acapella.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know why they went so hard on the acapella. I mean, they were not no take 7. You remember that?
Well,
take 7 or take 6?
It was take 6, but I was trying to think of the other. All for One. All for One was the ones that did. And to me, I'm gonna be, and please don't hate on me, All for One fans, but I never cared for All for One. All for One to me was, they were the industry trying to create a version of the authentic cappella boy band type. It was like the industry saying, "Oh, this is a thing right now. Let's see if we can piece some artists together." And it didn't sit right with me. All for One was very cookie cutter.
Hear you talk about delicious that way?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky.
Delicious. He was better than Crescendo. I know
that. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I just never could. I never could do the All for One, and I got mad because All for One came out at the same time as As Yet, and As Yet got pushed to the side for All for One, and As Yet was by far a better group than All for One.
Yeah, they were, but they did a weird song with Peter Cetera, because they covered After All We Went Through, I Can Make It Up to You, I Promise You.
Yeah.
And Peter Cetera singing a solo toward the end of the song. I don't know, like, it doesn't even sound right. Like, it's a good song. It's just that they're singing their style. Then he comes in there. He has this higher pitch, kind of like you know how Peter Cetera sounds.
Right.
It just doesn't fit. To me, it doesn't fit his what the song was doing, even though it's his song.
Yeah, that was the industry. That was the industry saying, "Let's try to make something."
All right, so All for One As Yet.
See, think about it like this. Most of these other boy bands that were coming alive back in those days, think about if you actually go in and study the history of those groups, like the U.N.Vs, they all grew up in the same community, and they were just a bunch of high school buddies that started singing together. And Shy was the same way, a bunch of friends that got together and started singing. And the As Yets were people from, different neighborhoods, but they all came together at community centers and started singing, and this, that, and the other. You think about these acts, even all the way back to, like the old school artists. Hey, we met while we were over in this city visiting, but they organically met and decided to start working together. And then you have your artist who he's a solo singer that somebody from like an A&R heard, and he's a solo singer that an A&R heard, and it's like, oh, it'd be dope if we put them together. And it's like, so they didn't organically form their group, they were created. And it's not to say that individually they weren't great singers, but the chemistry wasn't organic. It was a created group. So then when that group comes out, they sound very machine, very mechanic, very orchestrated. They don't sound organic, like, hey, we were meant to be together or we developed this.
Would you say that about En-Vogue?
Oh, En-Vogue broke ground on that. I hate what happened. Who's
the girl to sing Looking for a New Love?
Jody Watley.
I think she was out around that time too.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what that makes me mad. Very upset by what happened between them and Dawn. I wish Dawn wouldn't have. Let me tell you something. That was magic. That was magic. And I don't know what happened. I don't know the insides of. Everybody says that Dawn lost her damn mind. And when I saw her after she was with Lucy Pearl, I kind of agreed she lost her damn mind. She looked like something was wrong with her. All right, y'all, listen, this video done drug on thanks to me. It always happens, but y'all know that by now. That was U.N.V. That was Sunshine. All right, if y'all like this video, please make sure you hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, Road to 10,000, and y'all can help us get there. All right, And make sure you hit the notification bell to make sure that you stay on top of everything that we do over here. And my brother Laser Child is sitting in the Mac Diva seat today to help us out and to make sure that we pass along what she would always say.
Share, share, share.
That's it. All right, y'all. Hey, look, to the next one. We love y'all.
All right.
Peace out.